everybody. Welcome to Honeybee Fluid Art. Today I'm going to be creating a tray using candy corn. This is something my husband asked me to create for one of his favorite YouTube persons out there. His name is Grim Green. So I'm going to make it today, and I'm going to be out of town for a few days. So like I said, I'm going to use the candy corn. I already have my resin made up. It's already mixed up. I made like 3 ounces because I have some other little extra pieces that I'm going to do. I'm going to pour about an ounce in this cup. I'm going to put it in the bubble remover. I'm going to add, never done this before, I'm going to add some a drop of the Elmer's clear glue because I want it to kind of float. And I'm just going to do just the rim with a little bit of the glue. I'm going to use the glitter called Broadway from Counterculture. So I'm going to put a little bit of that in there. Get this open. Just a smidge. Just a little bit of little sparkles in there. I don't want it to take over too much. Just want a little bit of color. Get that mixed up because I just want a little bit of color because it's going to be about 4 layers in total. And in between each layer, I will let it cure for about 2 hours. So this will take me most of my afternoon into the evening, and then overnight I will be able to do a full cure. I leave tomorrow. I'm going to go see Rosa in Phoenix, and we're going to hang out for a couple of days, do some stuff before my birthday. So this is all mixed up. I'm going to put it in the bubble remover, and I'll pour it in. Be right back. Okay, I've gone ahead and put it through the bubbler, the bubble machine. I'm gonna go ahead and you can see like the bubbles are mostly out. I'm using Let's Resin pump resin. I put that drop of glue in. I'm hoping that will help the glitter to suspend, stay up a little bit in the resin. I didn't want it to just sink all the way down in, and that one little drop just kind of makes this like slimy. I added that alcohol so it will help pop some of the bubbles. Now Grim Green is a advocate for vaping. My husband and I smoked cigarettes for many years, and now we don't. And my husband Keith said, oh, he really loves candy corn. If you are a candy corn lover, please let me know in the links. Whether you like it or not, let me know if you're a fan or not. And it'll be interesting to see who's a fan or not. If you vape, you know, it's an alternative to smoking cigarettes. Like I said, we did that for a long time, and now we don't. And we feel much better for it. I'm going to let this cure up. I'm going to wipe out some of this, and I'll come back for the next layer and lay out the candy corn. Okay, I am back. It's been an hour or so. I have my resin mixed up. I've put it through the bubble remover, and I'm going to pour a very thin coat, but first I'm going to spray my alcohol on here. A thin coat so I can put the candy corn on there. I've laid them out in the pattern that I think I want. I'm going to do just a clear coat just so I can hold the candy corn in place. I don't want them to float once I get them in place. Wipe that off there. Kind of move this around a little bit. I'm going to dip each one of the pieces of candy in some resin so it is fully coated, and I will speed you up after I do the first one or two because it will be tedious. So that looks pretty good to start out with. Get that put back there. That looks pretty good. Just a little bit more on here. I didn't add the glitter because I don't want there to be any glitter on the bottom of the candy corn. I didn't want it to interfere with it. So just like this, get that on there. Give it another spray of alcohol. Get that corner, let that level out. Put back there. Knock my pattern. Does that look nice? Cute little pattern there. Put it on there. Little squirt, squirt. There we go. And that's going to be a far reach, maybe not too much. Let me see, I'll start with this one here. Just gonna put that in there. I should probably put it in a smaller cup. We'll see what happens. So I'm just gonna place it like this. I'll let this sit for about an hour or so, and I'll come back with another layer, and that time, the next time I will put the glitter in there. Let's see, I think I'm gonna do the bottom, and then I'll get you guys, speed you up. Okay, so there's the pattern. I'll let this sit for a little while. I'll mix up some more resin, and I'll add the Broadway glitter, and then I will top it off for the back with Cocoyo Black from Eye Candy, so it won't be see-through. So I'm excited about this. I think it's going to be pretty awesome. I'll keep watching for bubbles, and I'll pop those off camera. Okay, my third layer of resin is mixed up. I've touched this resin with my tool, and it pulled away just slightly, so it's ready to have another layer go on it. I have my Broadway glitter. I'm going to add some to the resin, not too much. A little bit more, because I want it to still kind of be able to be see-through. And I will stir this up, and I will run it through the bubble machine. I'll let this cure for about an hour and a half, and then I will come back for the last layer, the black. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Not too much. Still cool for a guy to use. A little sparkle, sparkle. And then we'll be finished. All right, I'm gonna put in the bubble machine. Okay, out of the debubbler, I'm going to, so pretty, do a little squirt of alcohol, help with some of these micro bubbles. It doesn't look like there's any bubbles that are formed from this side here, but I'm hoping that the coating of the resin that I did on the candy corn will prevent any bubbles on what will be the top. So we'll see. All right, it's looking pretty good. Might as well just use this last little bit up. We're only gonna need a thin layer on the top of the black, the end. That should do it. Get to that as soon as this is ready. Okay, I am back. It's been 1 hour since I poured the 2 ounces of the Broadway glitter in, and I decided instead of the eye candy Kokuyo black that I would use the Let's resin, a black epoxy resin that is 1:1. Well, I'm so close. It's a 1:1 ratio. Part A and part B, and I mixed it up and it is amazing. I want to say this is my first time that I used it, but yeah, mixed up so nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and get this poured on. I did 2 ounces. I might need 1 more ounce, but less is more. So we'll get this poured on and we'll see if I need any more. Do a little spray of alcohol. Just in case. Looks like I have just enough. I have a little bit more I can scrape, but I think I'm just gonna see if I can spread it a little bit. Just encourage it just to move over. This is a, of course, you know, resin, so it's self-leveling. Yeah, you can just see those bubbles just popping away. This is pretty awesome, guys. If you haven't tried this, I'm already gonna say I recommend it. It's looking really good. Let me go ahead and scrape the rest of this out. I will let this cure overnight. I'm not using a heat mat. I was a little concerned that maybe, just maybe, the candy would melt. Were you concerned that the candies would be sticking out of the top? I thought about it there for a minute. I was like, maybe. But, you know, I got down low and I was like, nope, nothing's sticking out. So no major concern for me. But I was wondering if you were wondering. If you thought that they were going to, let me know. If you didn't, if you had faith in me, you were like, I knew you had it, honey. Let me know that as well. Gotta get this all out. Hopefully I won't have to make up any more. Oh, maybe a ½ an ounce. I might have to make up a ½ an ounce. Let me get that mixed up. Okay, I'm back. It's the next day. I'm going to go ahead and demold this tray. All the links will be in the description. Let's see what we got here. goodness, I love it. It's beautiful. I will send directions on usage, you know, so you can put the candy corn on, maybe a piece of plastic on the bottom. You know, some people are like, don't eat off of resin. So I will send that information and he can choose what he wants to do. I'll have to do a little trimming on the side over here, but otherwise I think it came out great. Let's see. I think that glue did help too. I did get some floating glitter there. I think that looks pretty good. Just want to have a little bit of the float. No bloat, just some float. I did a little rush job of getting this done last night. Like I said, I'm flying out this morning. I had some extra resin, so I did this little turtle in a new mold I got. And this little ducky. So cute. And a unicorn. So cute. And I'll get her all jazzed up and everything. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Buzz on by the next time you see I have a video up. Take care. Have a happy Halloween. Bye.